Good morning, YouTube. It's me, Shauna, coming to you guys with an update. The last time I came to you, I was talking about the Metformin and the birth control pills working together to cure well, not cure, but to help with the PCOS. Okay, so, right quick before I get into that, if you want to know what's going on with this head of mine, I did a wash and set on it yesterday for church, and this is one day after, and this is what it looks like. So anyway, I haven't done a wash and set on it in a long time, since it's grown out to be this full. I haven't done one, and actually I like it a lot. I might be doing this a little more since, winter time's coming. Anyway, so, and then the makeup look is just like a golden brown look, okay. Anyway, so, the Metformin, I've been taking it for a while before I even started taking the birth control pills. The problem is that I made a conscious decision that I was going to concentrate more on my portion control, because that was my biggest problem, was portion control. And okay, so I decided I was going to cut my portions down, drink more water. So that's what I've been doing. Problem is, since I cut my portions down, I'm eating less, but I'm eating less times a day, which is bad when you're taking metformin. Now, if you are a diabetic and you take metformin, purpose of metformin is to lower your blood sugar level. The thing about it is it is a continuous working drug. So when you take it, it's like time release, basically. It keeps on working. And it says take with food and all that. So I'm like, okay, well, when I take it, I eat. I'm not thinking I need to keep eating all day. I'm not a diabetic, so why should I be eating more than 2 to 3 times a day? Duh. I wasn't thinking just because, even if I wasn't on metformin, I should be eating more than 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, so with that being said, the metformin is dropping the blood sugar continuously. Just drop. Okay, so I'm taking the pill and I'm not eating, and that's not good because it keeps dropping my blood sugar. You need the food to keep it working on the food so that it keeps you leveled. I haven't been eating, so I experienced the hypoglycemia or the low blood sugar feelings. I've never felt it before. My husband has low blood sugar, and when he had it, he had like cold sweats, and he was all sweaty and clammy and shaking, and we didn't know what was wrong. Low blood sugar. He just drank some orange juice. Boom, it came back. We was like, okay. So that's when we learned about the low blood sugar, blah, 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 blah. You would think that we would know this. I should know this. My parents have diabetes. My brother is a diabetic. I should know this. I'm not classified as a diabetic, but I could become a diabetic. So that's why I'm focusing more on weight loss and health right now more than us having the baby. We want the baby. We want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. But if I'm unhealthy, how can I have a baby? How can I carry a baby if I'm unhealthy? So we're focusing on me being healthy. I can't believe I didn't see the signs. I didn't know what it was. My husband didn't see the signs. I'm driving home from work, and all of a sudden I have like this really bad headache, just pounding headache, dizzy spell, nauseous, clammy, sweating. Don't know what's wrong with me. I'm scared. I'm crying. I don't know what was going on. Okay. And then I get over that. My husband, wonderful, love him. He took so good care of me that day. Because I was scared. And he was like, okay, well, I don't know what's wrong either, but, you know, we're going to take care of it. I mean, he popped some pills in me. And I got the headache out. And then I ate. Then I felt better. Never put two and two together. I thought the Tylenol did it. I didn't think that the food did it. Duh. So then a couple of days went by. I still had this lingering headache. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I'm steady taking the metformin, people, and I'm steady eating less. Finally, it happened again with the dizziness and the nausea all at one time. I said, I gotta go to the doctor. So I go to the doctor. I spent $25. Mind you, my coworker already said it's probably your blood sugar is too low. That's doctor. You know, she doctor coworker. So I'm like, I'm still going to the doctor. See what the doctor say. So the doctor's like, sinus problems? I'm like, no, I haven't had any sinus problems. Even though you have the two big sinuses right here in your forehead. I'm not worried about that. I'm like, I haven't had any sinus issues. I haven't even been having any allergy issues. So I don't know what the what. What the what? Like, Brian, what the what? I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on. So the doctor said, let's check your blood sugar. Check my blood sugar, was like 85. She was like, your blood sugar level was way too low. I'm like, well, what? You know, I don't check my blood sugar. I'm like, I'm not a diabetic. She said, you're taking metformin. You're not a diabetic, but you're taking metformin. Metformin is created to lower your blood sugar, and it's a continuous working drug, so it's lowering your blood sugar all day long. You have to eat all day. I'm like, are you serious? She was like, every 2 hours you should be eating something, and it shouldn't be, don't eat. She was like, don't eat sugar, she was like, don't eat any sugar, especially like candies, cookie, cake, because that just brings you up temporarily and drops you back down again. So no, you don't need that. That is for emergencies only until you can get to food. And I'm like, okay. So I was still kind of lost because I'm like, I don't understand. How can I have low blood sugar? Duh. So, and when she broke it down to me like she did, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. So I got home and my husband's like, eat this glucose tablet and drink this orange juice and you know, my husband's pumping me full of the stuff because he already knows what he has to do when he has low blood sugar. And he was like, I can't believe I missed the signs. I'm like, I didn't know how it felt personally. I've seen it on other people, but I've never felt it personally. And then after I felt that or whatever, I told my parents, and my dad's like, yeah, you know, I just experienced it for the first time myself. And he's been a diabetic. He's been diagnosed with diabetes, but he's never had the low blood sugar part. He's had the high blood sugar. He's had all kind of issues with it, but he's never experienced a low. And he said when he started, his hands started shaking, couldn't write, all kind of stuff. He didn't know what was wrong. And it was low blood sugar. And it's like, it should be common sense, but it's not. A lot of people don't know about low blood sugar. So, I think I'm going to do a little more studying on hypoglycemia, hyperglycemia, type 1, type 2 diabetes, PCOS with the metformin and the low blood sugar, and a little more diet. So, I think I'm going to start doing some health videos, maybe on some of the studies that I came up with. I see a lot of people, they do videos on health, nutrition, but they don't really give you all the negatives of being healthy. Okay, yes, I'm trying to be healthy, I'm trying to eat good, and I'm eating smaller portions. Yes, you are. Are you eating enough? It's like, and as a person who wants to lose weight, you think eating too much is going to prevent you from losing weight, which I've heard this a lot of times. Especially a lot of people, if you've been on roller coaster diets, you already know you're supposed to eat more than 2 to 3 times a day. You're supposed to eat at least 5 to 6 small meals a day. And you should make healthy choices. You should eat nuts every day, at least 20 nuts. Well, I mean, you won't count them out, but like a handful of nuts at least once a day. It's like a lot of stuff that we should be doing. I'm saying we should be doing health-wise, that we should be doing. So, me and you, we need to focus on our health. Let's be healthy first. PCOS is secondary to us unhealthy because it's a part of us being unhealthy. Because we're unhealthy, because we're not taking care of our bodies like we should, PCOS is a result. Diabetes is a result. Low blood sugar is a result because we're being unhealthy. So, portion control, beautiful, perfect. Just eat more. Don't have to eat that. Don't got to eat 4 or 5 cheeseburgers. You don't got to eat a whole lot of french fries. You don't got to eat all that negative stuff. Be healthy. Eat a handful of nuts. Every 2 hours, eat something. Spoonful of yogurt, this or that. Just eat. And especially with the metformin, because the metformin, it takes your appetite away. You have to literally force yourself to eat. And my mom gave me a great suggestion. She suggested that I get some meal replacement shakes. No, because she's a diabetic, she uses Glucerna. So, and I like the Glucerna, I like the butter pecan flavor. Wee. But I don't necessarily need that. But that is a good one. Glucerna. Then you have the what do you call it? Optimeal. I think that's like HEB brand. But you have Slim Fast. You have Special K. They have all these different diet things. I think Weight Watchers has one too. Just a whole bunch of different snacks, snack bars, granola bars, anything, trail mix, just any kind of thing that will help you to control your eating, but also make sure that you do eat. That was my dilemma. That was my issue for the last week and a half. So, I'm going to go because I have to go to work. And this is my fro. I think I'm going to add a brown flour to it and call it a day, people. Call it a day. Should I put it on this side or this side? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So. And this is just, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but this is just olive oil, Eco Styler gel. That's it. That's what I use to do my wash and go. Do my regular shampoo, conditioner, and then, should I put it here? Or should I put it here? I think I should put it here, people. I think I should put it right here. That's my most undefined area. So I think that's the best spot to put it. I don't care what I put on it. That spot just doesn't really curl good. That's always the slick down area. But that's me, people. So, goals. Healthy. And I'll come back with an update on hyperglycemia, and different things like that. Maybe I'll make a couple of videos. All right. Smooches.